Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing an updated skin and hair routine. These are kind of the habits and things that I try to incorporate into my routine, not necessarily every day, but pretty consistently. And I try to keep it simple, but then I do like to experiment with different masks and random, skincare gadgets and things like that on occasion. But for the most part, I keep my routine pretty simple. So today I'm going to share with you what that kind of looks like on any given day. So I'm going to start first with my morning routine, which consists of just a few steps. The first being to wash my face. Just a very simple routine of cleansing your skin morning and night makes a huge difference. And of course, if you have a cleanser you really like, which I really like this one from Fresh, I've been using it on and off for years. I kind of change it up depending on what my skin's feeling, but this one's a really nice, gentle cleanser. And there's been times where I don't wash my face morning and night because especially those years when my kids were newborn, I felt like I was in a fog and I wasn't getting good sleep. So I'm sure my routines suffered, but I do try to keep a consistent morning and evening cleansing routine, which I think, again, I brush my teeth and then I usually just go ahead and wash my face first thing every morning and the same thing at night. And then I use a serum. And the serum that I've been using lately, there's a few kind of different serums I reach for. Either a vitamin C serum, which I really like because that brightens the skin and that's really nice, so I always kind of reach for one of those. Or I'll reach for one that has peptides in it, like Matrixyl 3000. There's these different peptides that you can find in serums that are supposed to be anti-aging and, help your skin kind of heal itself, if you will. So my friend actually is an esthetician. He's been on my channel before. His name's Greg. He's great. I love him. I used to work with him years ago when I worked in the skincare industry. Many years ago. I only worked in the skincare industry for like 4 years in my 20s. It was so fun. I met so many great people. Anyway, he has a serum that he just came out with and he actually sent it to me and it's amazing. And I've been loving it. So I've been using it every day. It's like a wake up serum. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it has the peptide that I was discussing earlier, Matrixyl 3000, and then caffeine. And then you can kind of feel a little tingle. So it definitely kind of wakes up your skin. I always feel like I look pretty tired in the morning. And then I move on after that. I know I should be wearing sunscreen. I'm going to be honest, I don't wear sunscreen every day just because every single sunscreen I've tried usually makes me break out. So unless it's in my CC cream or one of the creams that I'm using, tinted moisturizer, I usually don't wear sunscreen. So I know I need like a tisk or whatever you say when you're like in trouble. But anyway, that is the truth. I want to be honest here. And then I just put a little concealer on. Lately, I haven't even been using CC cream or any type of tinted moisturizer. I've just been using concealer under my eyes and anywhere that I have a little breakout or any pigmentation. And then I just wear mascara and then I put a little bit of bronzer on if I want to, but most of the time it's really simple. I would say concealer and mascara are an everyday thing. If I want to look awake and just not tired, I will do that. So right now the duo that I use is the Makeup Forever Concealer and Lorac Mascara, which I have a Laura Mercier mascara that I've shared before on my channel that I really like and I use a lot too. But I think at the moment I lost it. I think I put it in one of my cars or something. I don't know. But I like the Lorac one as well. It doesn't make my eyelashes as big as the Laura Mercier one. So there's two different mascaras that I kind of go back and forth between. Lately, I've been using this Fresh lip exfoliator, and then there's drops that you can also put on your lips. They're like hydrating drops. So I'll exfoliate my lips, and then I'll put some of those drops on. So I have this Tom Ford bronzer that I bought a while back, and to be honest, I haven't really bought any of his products since, just because I feel like they're really, really, really expensive, and there's plenty of bronzers that are just as good for the price. So not to be a hater, I still use it because I have it and I spent the money on it. But I wouldn't really recommend it. I use a little bit of bronzer just on my cheekbones. It's a pretty shade, like above my eyes. I'm kind of sloppy with it. And then I'm just going to brush my hair and start with my hair. So really, really simple everyday makeup, but I like to still look awake and fresh. So this is the Shea Butter and Coconut Oil Hair Serum. I get it when I grocery shop, so I get it at Trader Joe's. You just need 1 drop, and it's great. A lot of serums kind of weigh down your hair, make your hair greasy, but for my hair type, this one works really, really well for me. And so I put it in damp hair. The next product I've been using is by a brand called Color Wow, and it's called Dream Coat. This is something you only need to use every 2 to 3 shampoos, and you spray it in your hair, and it's activated by heat, but it makes your hair, it kind of gives you just like a coat, like a silky, smooth coat. It makes your hair look gorgeous. It's basically like a anti-humidity spray. And so it is activated by heat, so I use my Dyson hair blow dryer to blow dry my hair. And since my hair is partially dry, it only takes like 8 to 10 minutes max to blow dry my hair, and I just brush my hair dry. Fun fact, my friend's mom actually owns that company, and she sent me that Color Wow product to try. And I didn't initially know if I would love it, and then I used it, and I was like blown away. Anyway, she's an old friend that back when I was 17, I went to Atlanta to do an EP that I ended up releasing on MySpace, and she co-wrote the songs with me. MySpace! But anyway, yeah, now she does social media for the company Color Wow, and she sent that to me, and a lot of hairstylists use it too. It's really, really good. When it comes to the skin on my body, I have 2 habits that I like to do. One is dry brushing. Now keep in mind, I'm always sharing my personal experience based on my skin type and my hair type. So if you have sensitive skin, rosacea, eczema, anything like that, please do talk to your doctor before you incorporate any of the tips that I share, just to make sure it's right for you. This dry brush I've had for years. I got it from the Body Shop. It's an oldie but a goodie. I would say it's medium strength, so it's not super fine. The bristles are a little bit coarse. You can find a different variation of bristles when it comes to dry brushes. The other thing that I like to do is smear my body in oil, as many of you know, because I share that on my channel as well. When it comes to products that are going all over my entire body, I am a little bit more particular when it comes to ingredients. I wouldn't say that my routine is 100% green or natural or clean, which I know a lot of you think it is. I do use products that aren't, but when it comes to my entire body, a brand like Shea Moisture is really nice because they do have clean ingredients, or any oil that is really clean, doesn't have parabens or artificial ingredients, things like that, that could irritate you. When it comes to dry brushing, you want to go swiftly moving upwards towards your heart. So you want to do this on dry skin, on your legs, on your stomach, on your arms, and it is going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. It isn't meant to necessarily feel good, but it's supposed to get your blood flow going, and you will feel it. So I do that before I go in the shower. And then when I get out of the shower, I use oil. I put the oil all over my body, from my neck all the way down to my legs, and then I try to massage it in as much as possible. So now I'm going to move on to my nighttime routine and what I typically do at night for my skin. So I'm just going to pull my hair back and wash my face with the Soy Face Cleanser. Again, just get a nice cleanse. And if I don't fully remove my mascara or, eyeshadow, if I'm wearing eye makeup, if I don't fully remove it with my cleanser, then I do use an eye makeup remover. And the one that I've been using for years is the Clinique one, just because it doesn't irritate my eyes, it doesn't make my eyes burn, which many of them do, and it's just kind of like a one sweep and it's completely off. So I've been using that since high school, pretty much on and off. So just one swipe with a cotton ball. And then for my skincare routine, I've been using Retin-A. I go in and out of using Retin-A, but when I very first started my channel, I talked about Retin-A a lot. And I got a lot of comments. I still do get comments and messages about Retin-A, people saying, what is this stuff? Like, it makes my skin peel off, it makes my skin sensitive, it makes my skin red. A little history on Retin-A. It was originally formulated for people with acne, and this is something you have to get from a doctor. Now, retinol is a lighter version. You can get that at the store, and that's great too, but Retin-A causes your skin to your cells to turn over, so your skin to slough off at a rapid pace. So your skin's gonna slough, you're gonna have flakes, you might be red, you might be irritated at first. All you have to do is either cut back to every other day, every third day. Of course, it's prescription, so you wanna chat with your doctor about it first. But over the years, they've realized that not only is it great for acneic skin, it's really good for anti-aging because it does cause new, fresh, young skin to emerge. And for me, I tend to do it when my skin is starting to feel dull. I start to use Retin-A again, and my skin has gotten used to it, so I don't get red and irritated as much anymore like I once did when I first started. If I am still feeling like I need a little something extra, I'll use the Pacifica Day and Nighttime Cream. I get that at Whole Foods on my skin after the Retin-A. And then if I'm feeling in the mood for it, every once in a while at night, I'll do just like fun random face treatments, or I'll use one of my gadgets. After I cleanse my skin, I might use a mask. In this case, I got a packet of these fun like lip and under eye masks in the mail. That's one of the perks of making YouTube videos, is sometimes you get to try fun things. 90% of it I donate and give away, but some of it I like to keep, and some of it I really end up liking and I share on my channel. These are so weird looking. It's like a lip gel mask. I don't even know if it really does anything that crazy. And my kids and my husband, they look at me like I'm nuts when I wear these, but there's two different under eye masks, one called Perk Up and one called Downtime. The Downtime one has chamomile, the Perk Up has caffeine, so the Perk Up would be great to use in the morning if I wanted to use it, but in this case it was nighttime, so I used the chamomile under eye treatment and then the lip treatment, and just kind of sat and watched Netflix with those on for a minute. So that is my routine. Again, when it comes to things like Retin-A and dry brushing, be sure to talk with your doctor about it. Retin-A is really, really great for, I use it every few years. You're not supposed to use it when you're pregnant, but I use it just to kind of basically help with peeling and bringing fresh skin forth. And it always works really, really great, and I love it because it just rapidly exfoliates and makes your skin look great. So if you're interested in that, check with your doctor. Otherwise, you can use retinol, which is over the counter. That's also really great. And you want to make sure you're wearing plenty of sunscreen, which I'm a bad example of, but you should use sunscreen when you're using Retin-A. But yeah, these are kind of my habits and my little tips and tricks for what I'm doing for my skin and hair and makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Bye.